What's up, YouTube? jDantastic here, and I just finished watching the 4th episode of Dragon Ball Super. Again, just as a warning, I feel like I have to say this as a formality. If you don't want to hear any spoilers of the series whatsoever, then you should not watch this video. If you don't care, or if you've already seen the episode, then feel free to watch and discuss and drop a comment below, and we can talk about the episode together. So, yes, I just finished it, and for all intents and purposes, I feel like a lot of people might not enjoy this episode too much, and that is because it's more of a filler episode. And I don't mean filler as in like non-canon or whatever like that, like, you know, not part of the actual story. Filler is in nothing really intense happens. There's no fighting. Is very little forward development in terms of the story. It does set up some very key important things, and it does show us kind of how this is matching up with Battle of Gods, which is cool. But it focuses around Pilaf and his gang of misfits and trying to get to the Dragon Balls. Basically, the Dragon Balls are on the yacht. We find that out, which is one of the key elements. Obviously, we know all this from Battle of Gods, so it's not like this is new information, but this is a key piece of information because we know that most likely if it continues on this path of like following the same stuff, then eventually they're going to call Shinron to ask about Super Saiyan God, and so then you would need the Dragon Balls to do that, and so that's why it's kind of a key element of this episode. It sets that up. We know that Bulma has gathered the Dragon Balls. They're supposed to be meant as the #1 prize for her bingo tournament at her birthday, but we know it's set up. We know the Dragon Balls are there, and so that's a really important piece of the story later on. We're not supposed to know that yet because it's weird because we've already seen Battle of Gods, so we do know it, but it's not so it's an important piece of information. So there's that. It's a lot of hijinks with Pilaf and his crew and Goten and Trunks. So if you enjoy those characters, by all means, you should absolutely watch the episode. And I would recommend the episode anyway because I love all of that stuff and I think it's fun. It's very lighthearted, comedic relief type episode. The only other key aspects that we see are that Vegeta is now able to handle 150 times gravity, no problem. He comments about, kind of how strong he's getting. Goku is still training on King Kai's planet. He comments about how powerful he is getting. And then we see at the very, very end of the episode, Lord Beerus lands on King Kai's planet, and that's the end of the episode. So we know that the next episode is going to be really intense. It's probably going to be, the first showdown most likely of Goku versus Lord Beerus. If it happens in that episode, the next episode might just be discussion, or who knows, maybe Goku is going to rush right in and it'll be, the battle, the first, not so intense battle. Well, it's kind of intense, but where Beerus just basically slaps Goku to the side and he doesn't stand a chance. So there's that part of it, and those are the key elements that I got from the episode. We know that the Dragon Balls are on the cruise ship. We know that Goku and Vegeta are both training. We know that they both comment about how strong they're getting, and we know that Lord Beerus is now on King Kai's planet. And so it's very, the storyline is up to the point where it's about to get serious. But in terms of this episode, overall, not a lot happens. And at the beginning of the episode, Whis actually comments about how they're 10 minutes from King Kai's planet. And throughout the episode, King Kai is like, he's running around. He's being crazy. He's rebuilding his house like twice. And it's only supposed to be 10 minutes, which if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you are used to this by now. We know that it's a running joke, Dragon Ball Z time. And it's not as bad as like Goku being like, I need 5 minutes. And, 5 episodes later is 5 minutes later. But it's still kind of funny to, at the start of the episode, they're like, we're going to be there in 10 minutes. And you're kind of like, oh snap, they're gonna get there like now, but it doesn't happen until the end of the episode. So like I said, it feels like a filler episode. It's just a fun, lighthearted, and even more so than like the setup of the series. I know we're only 4 episodes in, and not a ton has happened yet, but this episode specifically feels more of just kind of a to set some stuff up. And nothing else really important happens through the episode. So that's why I think a lot of you, or some of you might not enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I still think you should watch it if you want to. But if you don't want to, then you're not missing anything. You're not gonna miss something crazy or an epic battle or a transformation or anything like that. You're not gonna miss anything that's super duper important. So if you want to skip it, you can. I don't think you should. I think you should still watch it. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, it was good stuff. This review was a little bit shorter because there's not a ton happened in it. It was Lord King Pilaf and hunting the Dragon Balls. That old wily little rascal there, he just can't seem to get a spot of luck. So, but yeah, so a little bit of a shorter review. Like I said, I do recommend it. I enjoyed the episode. If you guys enjoyed it, if you have watched it, if you have any questions about it or anything, definitely drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I always want to hear your guys' feedback on the episodes, because that's why I do the whole review discussion thing. I want to talk about it with you guys. I don't want to just get up here and talk to you. I want you guys to talk to me as well. So if there were things about the episode that you didn't like, or you did like, or the characters that you didn't like or did like, or whatever, let me know with a comment, and I'll respond to you. We can have a conversation, and that'll be fun. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying these, I am really enjoying it. I enjoy watching the new episodes every week, and putting the reviews out on Monday, so you guys have a chance to watch the episode before you can see the review, and that way I try not to spoil it as much for you. But yeah, it's a ton of fun. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and we can have a conversation about it. If it's your first time stopping by my channel by any chance, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Stick around with me, have some fun, and as always, I will talk to you in the next video. Later.